Today we are going to conduct our experiment on magnetic levitation system, and this is our magnetic levitation system hardware part. We have to conduct our experiment with real-time models, and in this part we will do nonlinear model testing, linear model testing, and real-time PD control and real-time PID control. So first we have to do the nonlinear model testing. For that we have to open the MagLab Simulink models. Okay, we have to open this MagLab simulation models, and here we can see MagLab nonlinear model, MagLab linear model. Double click on MagLab nonlinear model. This tab will open. Here we will click the incremental build, then play button. This is the response. This is ball position. This is also ball position. Next is our MagLab linear model. Same, by clicking on this play button. This is the response of ball position. Next is our real-time PD control and real-time PID control. For that we have to open this MagLab real-time models. We have to open this MagLab PD control. We are going to do the PD control first, then we will do PID control. Okay, we have to click on the incremental build first. When the build is complete, this ready message will appear, and we have to press connect to target for the connect with the hardware part. Now this model is connected with our hardware part. Now we can click this play button and we can start our experiment. So we have to place this ball at a position. Here we can see this ball is on air. Here our response. This is your desired ball position and control signal. There are two things here, desired and ball position, and this yellow one is our control signal. In this part, this pink one is our actual position of the ball, and this yellow square wave is our actual desired position according to our PD value. Okay. Next, we have to do our real-time PID control. For that, we have to open this maglev PID, and the same process, incremental build, then connect to target, then this play button. Then we have to place this ball manually on air so that it will stable. If this ball is unstable, then we have to adjust the PID value. Okay. Here we can see in this part we have to adjust this P, KP, KI and KD value so that our ball will stable. So we need to change our PID value slightly. So I am going to change this KD value from 0.1 to 0.2, then press enter. When we are changing our PID values, we have to do again the incremental build and connect to target and play. Okay. Now I am positioning this ball manually. We can see this, our ball is now stable with the changing value of KD. Okay, these are our responses. This is the control signal, and this one is our desired position and ball position.